Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a simple, easy Halloween look that anyone can accomplish. This is what I created today, and it's a little spin-off on the one I did last year. And since you clicked on this video, this is what you guys are looking for, so let's go ahead and get started. Look how cute this is. So today I already have my brows on, and now we're going to get into the eyes, which we're doing first again today. So the two and only two palettes I'm going to be dipping into today are the James Charles palette and the California Love by Colourpop palette. Now these both have oranges and blacks that I need, and that's all I'm going to use to make it simple for you guys like I always do. The first color I'm going to go into is this bright orange right here into the James Charles palette. I'm choosing this color because it's very bright and orangey Halloweeny. I don't want like the fall kind of orange where it's deeper and kind of red tone. I want full on Halloween orange. Okay, so I use that kind of as a transition shade for now, but we are going to dip back into it. But before we do that, we're going to go in with the Sequoia shade in the Colourpop palette. I'm kind of keeping that on the crease in the outer corner, and we're using the same brush because it's okay, you can, I promise. Both of these palettes are super pigmented, so you don't have to worry about layering. This is all one dip. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Soft Focus Glow Drops Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer by Radical. I've never tried this before. This is going to be my first time trying it, and I really enjoyed this packaging. This looks amazing. And it's supposed to give you some glow before under your makeup, and it's supposed to be amazing. So that was very refreshing, and I think it actually did give me a nice glow, which I like. So for foundation today, we're going to be doing the Juvias Place I Am Magic Foundation. Now this stuff is full coverage to the max. And I didn't really like that last time, but I only tried it once, and I did it in a first impressions video, which I'll link down below if you're interested. And I loved it, but a little bit too full coverage for me, but I want to try it again because why not? I've only used it once and I have a whole thing of it. Okay, so when they said full coverage, they really weren't playing. I can't see one flaw. I'm a blank canvas to the extreme. The color is so off, like don't even get me started. We're gonna fix it with concealer. So for concealer today, I'm gonna be using the NARS Radiant Natural Creamy Concealer, I believe it's called. I love this stuff. You guys know this is my holy grail. I literally use this in every single one of my videos when I first started out. And then I started seeing more options, so I stopped using them so much to give you guys a little bit of a break. But you guys know that this is my favorite. I love this is medium coverage because we don't even need full coverage for what's going on already. And I have ginger and custard, but because my face is really, really orange, we're going to go with custard because that is a more lighter shade. So let's go right in. Now we definitely need to kind of bring some more life to my face. So we're going to go in with the Flush Foundation in the shade Cafe 28. It kind of looks like this. It's going to be more of a contour shade. Even though it is a foundation, I like to use it for contour. Okay, so that looks so much better, but now we got to set the face. So I'm setting the face with Mercier powder. You guys know, I think I've used this in every single one of my videos, and I mention that in every single one of my videos. You guys know, like, I love this stuff. Like, it's the most blurring effect that I can get. I have really bad under eyes and I crease a ton. This kind of diminishes a lot. Doesn't take it away completely, but it diminishes it quite a lot. So that's why this is always my go-to, and I can't really switch it up because it's the only thing that works for my creases. Alright, well that's cooking in the oven. We're going to do the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. This is a pressed powder, and I used this in my last video, but I really think I need it in this time to kind of even up my skin color. I look really orange, and I'm usually not very orange. So I want to make it more grayish tone to kind of bring down that orange. Okay, so now that we're all powdered down, let's get into contour, blush, and highlight. And for those three things, I'm going to be using this Cheekleaders palette. I love this palette. This is my favorite palette. It looks like this. I absolutely love this palette. The highlight, the bronzer, the blush in it is just amazing. The bronzer is so pigmented and so orangey, like brownish. It's like a true brown, and it really makes me look very like I'm tanned by the sun, sun-kissed. And then the blush, I love this blush because it's not too pigmented. It's pigmented, but it's not too harsh. It's more subtle, very blends dramatically. It blends beautifully, and I'm going to put that more on the cheekbone where I usually put my highlight. And this highlighter is probably my favorite highlighter of all time. It's called Cookie. I love this highlighter. It's more like a pinky white undertone, and that's why I like it, because a lot of highlights are like, you know, blue undertone, purple undertone, you know, different undertones that don't really work with my skin. Some are a lot of red, a lot of yellow. Like I just love a good whitish kind of pinkishes. You can kind of tell. Before we move back into the eyes, I'm going to just put on some Pretty Fresh Colourpop Hyaluronic Acid setting spray. Alright, so I zoomed you in again to get started on the eyes again. So we're just going to go back on that first shade that we did in the James Charles palette so we can get like more of that blend going because I lost it a lot in the concealer. I'm going to be taking the Tarteist eyeliner. I'm going to be using this kind of crayon-like to get right into my waterline to make sure that it's really deep and it kind of brings out black in the eye. And then I'm going to use a black eyeshadow that is in the James Charles palette. And a black shadow from any palette will work just fine, I promise. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to look Halloween-y. And I'm just going to smoke out the bottom eye and see how it looks. So let's go. Okay, so now I'm going to take the other side, the more felt tip eyeliner side, and just do a small line on top of my lid to kind of give it some symmetry. Okay, so now for the really, really stressful part. I'm going to try to do a web across my eyebrow right here. Now I want to wish me luck, okay? I'm gonna need it, but I want it to be a little bit more fun than just plain, you know? I want it to be a little something, a little spicy, a little something. That is what it looks like, and man, I'm proud of myself. Okay guys, so for lashes today, I'm gonna be actually wearing false lashes, but before that, let's put on some mascara. I'm gonna be putting on the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, the one that I use all the time. For lashes today, I'm going to be going in with the Eyelure London lashes. This is a different kind, and I don't remember what kind it is. So it takes me a long time to put these on, so I'll catch you guys in a second. Both a second for you guys was really going to be an hour for me. Boo. This is them, and usually I come back and I'm like, I don't know what I feel about them. I don't like them. They hurt. They blah, blah, blah. But today that is not the case because I love these lashes. Like, I gotta go find out what kind they were because I ran out. I need to go back. So for the lips today is actually quite interesting because we are doing black lipstick. This is from e.l.f. This is the liquid matte lipstick. Alright guys, so this completes the final look. What do you guys think? It's kind of went a little bit dark, but come on, it's Halloween. It's okay to do that. It's okay to be that way. Absolutely loved how this makeup turned out, although it was a progress and a process because it was too orange, it was too dark, too light, too this, too that. But I think it came together at the end. Honestly, I was second guessing the black lips, but I really think it made the look come together. Although I did mess up quite a lot on the lips. I was actually quite surprised at how much I did mess up. However, it's very normal to mess up, especially with lips. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that is my worst trait in lashes. Of course, you guys know. But lips and lip liner is very hard for me to achieve, and I still do it every time, and so can you. It's not that hard. Alright guys, so that comes to the end of the video. If you've watched all the way to the end, thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you have a great Halloween. All the products that I used in this video will be listed down below, as well as some videos that you might want to check out. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out and hit the bell right next to the subscription bar to be notified of all my future uploads. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at SarahWalker5600 so you can get in on all the scoops, my day-to-day life on those platforms. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a ton. You guys know this. It gets me on recommended pages. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.